Good morning. I am back in the US after Portugal, and I traveled on Saturday, packed on Sunday, did some bike riding on Sunday, and then here it is Monday. The movers are here today. Oh my gosh, look at how crazy my hair is. It's been so hot between the two places, but the movers did an amazing job. They were able to pack everything up in about an hour and then drive here and unpack, and it's only been like 2 hours since they got here. So here's the dog. She was a little nervous as things were coming out of the house, and she was stuck on the balcony because she was barking a lot. She's not like people coming in to my place. She's a little protective. She's got her little 4th of July bandana. So I have so much stuff here. Oh, she's going further. Do you need help with that? I'll try it now. Yeah. So I just have so much stuff, and it felt like a lot of stuff when I was at the condo and I was just pulling it out from the corners of the storage. Where can I set this phone? So I was just pulling it out of everywhere, and then I thought I was going to bring most things here so I had access to them here, but then I decided there's just no space here. There's not as much storage as at the other place, so I don't have the big wardrobes and the really tall closet. So I ended up keeping some things there that I don't need access to, so basically using it as storage, and then the renter's just not going to be able to use that side closet. Which at first I was like, oh yeah, I can't rent out a place and not give them access to a closet, and I thought, it's like there's so much other storage there that they can have access to, and it's a short-term rental. But I was trying to move out more things because I have a feeling I'm going to end up using it as a long-term rental instead of like a 1 or 3 month lease. So we packed everything up. I was late last night. I guess it was like 7 p.m. I went and I grabbed my brother's car and some boxes from him and packed up until I had to put my jet-lagged self to bed. And so then I woke up early this morning and finished packing things, and I actually got almost everything packed into boxes and ready. I was like dumpster diving for recycled boxes, like in the recycling yesterday. And I just figured anything I don't get packed up, I'm just gonna have to move myself. But I got most of it packed up except for the cat and the record player. And I guess I could decide if I want to leave the record player there and get a different one for here. The place is looking so empty. I'll have to show it to you. It's amazing how empty it's looking. So yeah, we're at the house. I've got so much stuff here. I haven't done the trimming yet. I haven't done a lot of the things that I wanted to do. But the air compressor that I bought to finish the trimming has come in. My brother brought it here. And I think he's done a little bit of cleaning up around here because this looks nicer than when I left. But the air compressor's in. That's that. Oh, there's just so much stuff here. And I wanted to do some videos of the kitchen so that I can do some reality modeling, or context capture is what the software is called that my company sells. And basically you take videos or pictures of something and it develops a 3D model. So I wanted to see what my new cabinets are going to look like in the 3D model. So I might move things out of the kitchen so I can do that picture taking and then move things back into the kitchen. My bathroom is still in a state of disrepair. I had taken out the exhaust fan, and then I realized that there's only one set of wires, and there's both a fan and a light, and I was thinking, oh, that can't be up to code. And so I searched it, and I think it is up to code to have just one switch, and you do the switch and both the light and the fan turn on. But I'm not super sure, so I'm still trying to decide what to do there. The medicine cabinet that I bought, I can't hang out by myself, like hold up and drill in. So Lauren's gonna come tomorrow and help me do that. Let's see. This is just the mess of a workroom. And all of my bikes. I might have a problem. So, it's looking pretty good. And I ran by 3 different ATMs on the way over. The first 2 did not have cash. One of them, it looks like the whole place is closing. The corner, I think that's some gentrification. But I was able to find some cash and I tipped the guys, and now I'm here waiting for the internet guys to arrive. They're supposed to arrive between 10 and noon. And my house will be pretty set up as far as like livable. It just needs to be organized a bit. Especially before the party that I am throwing on Monday here at my house. I'm trying to work a bit amongst this mess. Would you sit on the floor? Is that going to be your corner? Get out of here. Look at this. It's your things you like to sleep on. No. Look at this mouse. Harley. Leave her alone. Go place. So, as you would have seen in some of the footage, I came to the house today with the cat. It's her first visit to the house, so she's just kind of going around and sniffing everything. She's not hiding, so I know she recognizes the smells and all of this stuff. Otherwise, she would be so hiding and we would just not see her. So I think she's getting more and more comfortable. The dog is chasing her every time she hits the ground. Dog's a healer. But other than that, oh look, there's little kitty footprints all over my airbed. Other than that, I am sitting on my airbed with a side table working. I have to take a few more calls, but I also made a purchase for a washer and dryer. So that's going to come in this weekend, and I'm not quite sure if they'll install it. Oh, so they say, I'm chatting with them, that's why you probably hear the pinging. They say, this is what we call the basic hookup for most electric appliances that have connections ready to go. So sounds like they're gonna hook it up for me, so that'd be great. I will have a washer and dryer in a week, which is good because I think I have a tenant that's gonna move into the condo, so I won't have access to that washer and dryer anymore. And I decided to go with the GE version because I've got the Samsung version in the condo, and it's good. This is the compact stackable one, which I really don't need much more room than that. I thought I would when I replaced the one at the condo, but I really don't need much more room than that, and I just do 2 loads if it seems like it's gonna be a lot. And I don't do like comforters very often, and so I could always just take those in. So the one thing that does bother me is that it doesn't dry fully because it is like these energy settings, and then if you try to go to do a time dry, it it's complicated to do it, and so I just thought, I know I don't like that user interface as much. I might as well try the GE one and see if that one I like a little bit better. And I did have to look at, so when I bought it, you buy the washer, the dryer, you buy a stacking kit separate that is built for those two, and I needed some hoses that were 3/4 inch, which I looked in my plumbing box and I only had faucet hoses, so got the hoses to be installed with them. They actually also want you to buy new hoses for the installers, otherwise they say the installers are not going to do it. I don't know if that's true or not if you have the right equipment at home. But I didn't have the right size, so I went ahead and bought the hoses. It's like a flexible metal hose. And then I bought you have to buy the cord separate that goes from the dryer to the outlet. And for an electric dryer, you need either a 3-prong or a 4-prong outlet. There was already a 4-prong outlet out there, so I bought the 4-prong one, which was not the default one, so I was glad that I checked on that. Yeah, and it would have been confusing if you didn't know what they were doing, because they were saying add on these additional items, and they had the 3-prong and the 4-prong, and I was like, oh, I don't know. But it turns out you just select one or the other, so that wasn't super clear. And yeah, we'll see. The one thing that was weird with the outlets on the Samsung was that you can't just plug the washer into the dryer and the dryer into the 4-prong. You actually need 2 separate outlets. You need the 4-prong one, and then you need a normal one, one for each of the appliances, which just seems like a lot of appliances. And I don't know if they would have to have a converter, or if it's just too hard to be able to plug one into the other. Like, on a record player, or not on a record player, on like your stereo set, you can always take the record player and plug it into the stereo, and the stereo goes into the wall, so it just like eliminates that one extra plug. But yeah, it's got to be something with the voltage or the frequency. Who knows? That is electrical engineering, which I don't understand. So got that ordered. Fiber got installed yesterday when I was out here. So I've got internet, which is why I'm able to work and order things online. Kat is now here and exploring and very upset. She was sitting in the bag in the car, and the dog was trying to sit next to her, but the dog doesn't have great balance. And so she kept falling over onto the cat, and it was like, stepping on the bag, and I was like trying to push the dog off the bag as I was driving a stick shift so that she wouldn't smother my cat. And finally at one of the stoplights I put the cat on the floor so the dog could just be in the seat by herself. She's not very balanced. So dogs definitely don't have the agility and balance of cats. Yeah, she's just like this little klutzy dog. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. Lauren's gonna come over later and we're gonna do some of the trimming and some of the other things, so it's coming along. Hey there, chicken.